What's up, guys? So, today I'm gonna be talking to you guys about my orientation experience at the university that I'm going to. So, you know, I think I'd like to describe myself as someone that's pretty personable. I think I'm pretty relatable. I think I can hold a conversation with someone. But I think um I think I really stepped out of my comfort zone going to orientation, as it was a 2 day thing instead of a 1 day orientation day. And honestly, I thought it was gonna be better than how it turned out. And I'm not trying to scare anyone away because everyone's different. Some people may enjoy it more than others. You know, because I know some people that really liked it. I know a lot of my friends didn't like it though. So I just wanted to make a video on it. Um, Funny enough, we so it being a 2 day thing, you can either choose to like have your own like hotel booking or whatever, because a lot of people live really far, or you could stay at the dorm for free. At the It's like a pretty nice dorm, so I decided to stay at the dorm, and I actually did not get a roommate. So when I first so okay so the first day was a lot of information about college, how to like do this and that, just a bunch of like basic orientation college stuff. And after that, we got into like our small groups of like the orientation leaders, and I think the orientation leaders are really chill. They're pretty cool. I think I respect them a lot, putting themselves out there for us. Telling us not to be shy. Trying new things, this and that. It's pretty cool, pretty chill. Um, Sorry guys, I'm trying to think. I don't have a script. I'm like going off the top of my head right now, just talking to a camera. Uh, mm, and there's like different sections or whatever, right? Different parts. Um, like they have like an app for us to use that we can like see the schedule or whatever. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I was hungry. There was like they had snacks and stuff for us, but the line was so long that I didn't even want to go through it. And I think I regret not bringing a water bottle in my backpack. I should have brought my backpack and my water bottle. That would have been so nice. Um, and yeah, in case you're wondering what I'm majoring in, I'm doing computer science, and I'm doing computer science at a school that doesn't really have, that's not really known for tech. Well, I might as well say I'm going to the University of Georgia, and I wanted to go to Georgia Tech at first, but I got conditional. I got rejected conditional, the first gen pathway, and I've decided that I'm not gonna take it because the chances of me getting into Georgia Tech for computer science is quite low. First of all, and second of all, um, I don't know. I hope I like it at UGA. That's all I'm saying. And yeah, that's just a little sidetrack. But what I wanted to talk about was after the fourth quarter. It was like the final thing that we did the first day. Me and my friends played basketball. It was pretty cool. Bunch of people were just watching us play, though, like talking shit, or they were just watching us play. My friend, he injured himself, and the next day he had to go to urgent care and get a boot, cause he fell, unfortunately. The comp at UGA was too good. There's like these two tall white guys that we were guarding. They were cooking the heck out of us. But yeah, we met some pretty cool people. I'm surprised there's actually quite a good number of Asian people. Yeah, pretty cool. I thought it was gonna be all white, but it mainly is a lot of white people though. Going to like a PWI, especially UGA, it's like a lot of white people. Honestly, it's like the most I've ever seen in my life. I think I'm gonna have to get used to it. Also, they talked about this bus system. I think it's quite confusing using the app. I have never used like public transportation or anything like that. I've always been driven around or have driven around. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to like navigate as easily as I would if I used or previously used public transportation or whatever. And also, I noticed that there's a lot of out of state students as well that went to orientation for UGA. I didn't expect that because I thought like UGA was like a pretty in state school. But I think that's like cool, you know. What was I even talking about? Oh yeah, orientation. Sorry. So the second day, I went over to my friend's dorm. He had a boot. I was like, dang. So me and his twin brother, we helped him downstairs. We got him in a wheelchair. Pulled his pants down. I'm just kidding, guys. We did not do that. We did not do that. We just we helped him. Their mom was kind enough to give me a ride back because my dad went home, so because he had work that day, so he could only stay for the first day. But yeah, their mom's kind enough to give me a ride, and so their mom pulled up in her car, and then we just put all the stuff in there, and then we helped them get in the car, and so we could go to urgent care or whatever. Um, but yeah, basketball. You know, we dogs out there. You know, that's what UGA is all about. We're just dogs. But yeah, overall the experience was kind of disappointing. I guess I didn't expect it to. I was just honestly, I think I was really tired for the most part. Um, but make sure to get your sleep in, because I barely got any sleep. I slept at like 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., and I had to wake up at like 7 to go to UGA, because it's like an hour and 30 from my house, give or take. But yeah. Second of orientation was our student advisement, so we could like pick our classes or whatever. They talked a lot about like how to do it, but with my experience, I already did dual enrollment at my local university, so I didn't really have much trouble with it. You know, it kind of looked it looks the same, honestly. It's not even that bad to like adapt to like a new one, but I got like a new UI. I actually think the UI is kind of buns. But yeah, my advisement counselor, dude, she's the goat. She's very nice. We talked about like if I want to transfer to tech, this and that, and she was just saying that she'd be very happy if I stayed, and it was very nice. Like she's really kind. Like the way the way she talks is very like, she's like very reassuring. She's like no pressure or anything, you know. Like constantly telling me that like it's my decision, it's not anyone else's. And it's like I like when people reassure, because that's how you know like their intentions are good. You know what I mean? But yeah, I could tell she was very very nice and kind. And and she reassured that if I had any questions, I could just ask her, you know. And I don't think I even had any questions, honestly. Like I was just saying like thank you a lot, because it really meant a lot coming from a high school with like where the counselors don't really help you that much, or like if you don't have like a relationship with them, then it's kind of hard to like connect with them, especially when you're a little introverted. You know, I was quite introverted in high school, to be completely honest. Played a lot of video games, you know. But yeah, that's how orientation went. Um, Going back to, you know, like life, I think I've been okay. You know, I think after orientation, life has been a bit better. My brother was sick for a bit. He had pneumonia, but it evolved into sepsis. So it got pretty bad. He could have gotten into a sepsis shock, but thankfully he didn't. He was hospitalized for like 6 days, I think, or 5 or 6 days, I think, give or take. I don't really recall. It was quite some time though. But yeah, if in case you're wondering, I don't know if you guys care or not, but he's back home now. He's chilling, you know. He's trying to recover. But yeah, I really do wish well for my brother, because that is scary. Having sepsis is very scary, because you never know what could when you could go into shock. Yeah. What else? Also, I'm planning on doing a tech startup with some of my friends, and I think I'm gonna to try to start it tonight. It's currently 12:17 a.m. So I mean, it's not like I'm gonna sleep anytime soon. To be completely honest, I don't think orientation helped my sleep schedule, because during that time when I was in the dorm all by myself with no freaking roommate, I kept thinking to myself, what if a random person just comes in and I wake up in the middle of the night seeing someone sleep in the same room as me without me ever acknowledging them or them acknowledging me? Like that's so creepy. Can you imagine that? Like you never like they didn't even tell me that I wasn't gonna have a roommate. They probably something happened. I don't know what happened. Can you guys tell me in the comment section what happened? What could have possibly happened? Yeah, but my goals for college is to do really well in classes. I have an 8 a.m. class. I have calculus 2 Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. It's at 8 a.m. But honestly, I don't think my schedule is that bad, because I know people with like more rough schedules, little to no breaks. Oh yeah, the dining hall food was really good. I ate a lot of Chinese food at the dining hall. But yeah, I think that's enough for this little short video. I'm gonna talk to you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.